that to me is the biggest joy, man, because my babies, just like, you, Jason, and like one day you'll know, Trav, babies are everything. That's it.
It is 100%, 100%. It takes it the moment the first one pops out. It's like, okay, my entire hierarchy of priorities is completely shifted.
Just like that.
In an instant. Seriously, it's crazy. You'll see, Trav. It's crazy.
But by dropping hints about Travis Kelce's potential future as a father during a recent podcast recording, Jason Kelce and Dwayne Johnson decided to have a little playful fun with him. This decision sparked widespread conversation about the unique experience of being a father to daughters and the challenges that come with being a parent. During the episode of the New Heights podcast that aired on October 13th, Jason and Dwayne both opened up about their personal journeys as dedicated fathers to girls. At the same time, they poked fun at what Travis and his fiancée Taylor Swift might experience in the future. This conversation was both entertaining and thought-provoking. Dwayne Johnson, who is proud to be the father of 3 daughters, specifically Jasmine, who is 9 years old, and Tiana, who is 7 years old, whom he shares with his spouse Lauren Hashian, and Simone, who is 24 years old from his previous marriage to Danny, is a proud father. The way Garcia spoke about how these young ladies have completely reshaped his entire existence was filled with affection. When he turned his attention to Travis while the show was being recorded, he mentioned that he would eventually come to understand how having children completely transforms everything and makes them the most important thing in your life. He said that he would eventually come to realize this. Jason Kelce, who walked away from his professional life with the Philadelphia Eagles and now parents 4 little girls called Wyatt, who turned 6 years old, Elliot, who reached 4 years, Bennett, who is 2 years, and their youngest, Finley, who just hit 6 months old, alongside with his wife, Kylie Kelce, quickly backed up what Dwayne was expressing about the experience of raising children. Jason painted a picture of how the moment his oldest daughter was born, his entire perspective on life underwent a massive transformation, and everything that he valued suddenly reorganized itself immediately. He said that this occurred the absolute moment that his daughter was born. Taking on the role of a parent, he revealed, turned out to be such an overwhelming and significant experience that it fundamentally altered what he had previously considered to be significant in his relationship with his life. After that, Jason turned his attention to his younger brother, Travis, and gave him a grin before remarking that he would find out what they were talking about in a short amount of time. Dwayne made the decision to add onto the playful ribbing that was going on, and he informed Travis that the two of them were sending positive vibes his way and toward Taylor at this very moment, with the expectation that they would soon begin their own parenting journey. After making the announcement of his engagement to Taylor Swift earlier in the month of August, Travis responded to all of the teasing with laughter and described it as something wonderful. He did not feel any stress about the arrangement. Throughout the entirety of this conversation, the mood remained lighthearted and brimming with genuine affection as 3 successful people discuss the things that truly matter in life, which go beyond merely achieving commercial success and winning major championships. The athlete, who is 36 years old, may not have any children of his own at this point in time. However, he has certainly thrown himself into the role of being the entertaining uncle to his brother's 4 young girls. And based on everything one has heard, he approaches this responsibility with complete dedication. During a segment that was broadcast on her own podcast, which was titled Not Gonna Lie, Kylie Kelce provided some unusual insights into the manner in which Travis conducts himself when he is around her daughters. The excitement and vigor that Uncle Travie displays whenever he comes to visit is something that is completely genuine, and he devotes his full attention to spending time with the children. She went into detail about this. Kylie shared that her daughters will immediately request that he take a seat on the ground so that he can take part in the activities that they are attending. Moreover, Travis has already positioned himself on the floor, ready to participate in any imaginative play or games that they have in mind, even before they have finished completing their request. She continued her explanation by stating that her daughters have a particular kind of genuine and unbridled enthusiasm for everything that is going on around them, which the outside world has not yet extinguished. It is because Travis brings the same level of excitement that they both bring to the table that they have such a wonderful connection. The manner in which Kylie painted these scenes created an image of a person who, despite his celebrity status and packed schedule, never considers spending time with his nieces to be some kind of chore, but rather as activities that he truly anticipates and treasures with great enthusiasm. Now is the time to subscribe if you want to hear more uplifting stories about famous families and unique moments in their lives. During an interview with representatives from the media that took place in September of the previous year, Jason lauded the connection that his siblings have with his daughters in many ways. It was revealed by him that despite the fact that they make jokes and tease Travis by claiming that they won't trust him alone with the girls because they are so young, the truth is that Travis is the kind of uncle that would be perfect for them. During the conversation, Jason explained that his brother possesses a remarkable enthusiasm for living and a personality that is so dynamic that people naturally gravitate towards spending time with him. His daughters are immediately drawn to their uncle, he explained, in part because he is an attractive person, but primarily because he is a genuinely entertaining person who understands how to relate to young children on their own level. Agree with me? He did not mention the fact that he is attractive. The fact that Jason's tone exhibits genuine warmth whenever he talks about watching his brother play with his daughters is evidence of the fact that the Kelce family continues to be extremely close-knit. Travis and Taylor, who have been cultivating their relationship over the course of the past few years and have just recently moved forward by announcing their engagement, are approaching the topic of potential future offspring at a time that is both interesting and significant for them. The lighthearted remarks made by Jason and Dwayne indicate that the people who know Travis the best are already picturing him in the role of a parent, despite the fact that the couple has not yet presented any official statements regarding the possibility of starting a family in the near future. People have paid a lot of attention to the relationship that exists between the Kelce siblings, particularly after the launch of their podcast, New Heights, which has gained a tremendous amount of popularity. This has given listeners the opportunity to observe their interactions and the distinct qualities that they possess. Travis, on the other hand, has built a reputation for his sociable nature and single lifestyle up until more recently. Jason, being the older sibling, has consistently been more grounded and focused on domestic life all throughout his life. Fans have thoroughly enjoyed watching their relationship develop from the beginning, when Taylor Swift appeared to cheer for Travis during Kansas City Chiefs games, all the way up until the point where they announced their engagement. The entrance of Taylor Swift into Travis's world has generated even more interest in the Kelce household, and fans have thoroughly enjoyed viewing their relationship develop. Both Jason and Kylie have had positive things to say about Taylor and the way that she fits into their larger family circle. This demonstrates that the connections that exist between everyone are continuing to grow deeper. During the podcast recording, the conversation that took place about parenthood brought to light the significant ways in which both Jason and Dwayne have grown in their roles as fathers, as well as the profound ways in which they value that facet of their existence. Despite the fact that he is one of the most well-known actors in the entertainment industry and that he still manages to keep his professional life extremely hectic, Dwayne Johnson has never failed to be open and honest about the fact that his daughters are his primary concern. His experiences with his daughters are frequently shared on various social media platforms, and he has frequently discussed how becoming a father has altered his perspective on the things that are truly significant in life. Because he is willing to show emotion and speak openly about the ways in which becoming a parent has affected him emotionally, he has garnered the affection of a large number of fans who remember him not only as a tough movie character, but also as a father figure who is approachable. In a similar manner, Jason Kelce has shown through both his words and his actions that his family is the most important thing in his life, even though he has relocated from being a competing NFL athlete to stepping away from the sport. By the way in which both individuals discussed their children throughout the course of the podcast recording, it became clear that despite all of their professional accomplishments and all of the recognition they have received, nothing compares to the experience of being a father and witnessing their daughters grow and develop. With a positive attitude, Travis paid attention to all of this guidance and friendly mockery, clearly absorbing what his sibling and Dwayne were expressing. This was the case despite the fact that Travis is not yet completely prepared to take on that responsibility on his own at this level. Throughout the course of the podcast, his responses demonstrated that he was not dismissing their remarks, but rather keeping them in mind for the occasions when the appropriate time would come.